it'll say you're not allowed. Really? Now it's gonna work? Never mind, apparently it just needed you to be over here, so I just look like I'm yelling sheep, or yelling wolf. I hate this. I hate technology. Alright, so looks like we're fine. Sorry guys, it gave me like a you're not allowed to stream, but now I am allowed to stream. I don't know. But all that matters is that we are live and working. So that's just going to go live with Jarrett standing there annoyed with me, so that's good. Yep. Just needed the eyes. the universe already knew that you had enough on your plate, so it's like, all right. He's asking Jarrett, like... I was just trying to mess with him, not Jarrett. I know. Okay, what's up, Timo? All right, we got it. Everything's running. I don't know. Facebook said I wasn't authorized, but I am. So let me take that post down. I don't know what was going on with that. So let me take down that post, because it's working now. Or not, it just didn't post. Okay. Alright, sorry about that, guys. So we've got, what, I think six spots left in the 2 full size, so I'll just say it here, the idea that I had for hoping to get Daybreak and stuff like that to move along a little bit easier, allow us to get more products, you guys to get more hits, hasn't really exactly worked out so far. Tomorrow, since it was a Tuesday night break anyways, we were going to have the single full size. I think we'll just go back to the single. I thought it would be something that would be kind of cool to get her going, but she hasn't exactly gotten legs since I tried it, which is fine. You don't know until you try. And I don't think it's going to work. It could maybe work as the season progresses or something like that. But it's all good. Yeah, Hoving, and I think that's partly why I wasn't able to go live right away. Jake got, like... He usually gets a lot of copyright claims because he plays his music a little too loud. But last night he got, like, 4 or 5 that are, like, not allowing us to put the video up, so I'm currently in the process of getting it edited out. I'm probably just gonna have to go in and just mute it because we don't really need the audio as much as anything. It's all about what you see in the box and what you see on the thing. So it's just it's blocked right now. I'm currently working on it. It just takes forever for it to do. So, it will be up soon. hopefully. What's up, trailer? Yeah, it just what the mix that he had on last night just went absolutely crazy, and had a lot of content issues. So I'm working on it. Um, all right, so kind of doing a couple things at once right now. Again, so for those tuning in, again, I thought that the two full size kind of daybreak thing would be cool. I thought it would work a little bit better. It's nice when we can get it done, but we haven't been able to close it out yet, which, hey, it's fine. It's more money, and y'all went absolutely crazy last night, which is obviously awesome to see. Um, uh, yeah, so I've still got. So it's some territories. That's not what I'm worried about. Can't be seen or monetized. That's the problem. But yeah, so 6 spots left. The trade-ins that were left over were Kyle Pitts and David Montgomery. I'll have those updated for you guys tomorrow. Same with the minis. You can probably see I've already got a couple of new trades for the authentic. The Emmett and the triple sign bills will still be there. Add advisors to them to just kind of spice them up a little bit. So those are up there. Looking forward to the pre-fill though. I'll tell you right now because we're gonna do bats. We're gonna do bats. So it's gonna be a buy one get two bats. We'll have a trade in. I don't have the trade in yet. I don't have nothing's built. We were just like, we like doing the different one-off breaks. They're kind of fun to obviously just do from here and there. So like again, like there's a mega mini once a week. There's a frame once a week unless it rolls over. Like you guys did 2 last night, and stuff like that. So tonight there will be a pre-fill on Facebook. It'll be a 2-bat. It'll be a buy one get two. I think it's going to be 40th spot. So again, 2 bats. We'll have a trade, and I'll have that up for you guys a little bit later today. I don't literally have anything over here, so I can't tell you what the trade will be, won't be, but look forward to some good stuff. And then we'll have multiple stuff built. So we'll probably have 6 bats built, and then we can just go between them. Baseball's starting to come to a close. Brewers' streak finally snapped, so they are human after all. I just realized I never hid the full-size break on the website, so hopefully that's gone now. Sorry, guys. As soon as it said, like, oh, you're not allowed to stream, it really threw me off. So, but I think we're good, and we're where we need to be. Oh, sorry. We are where we need to be. So, all right. Like I said, last night's stream, it had more than usual copyright claims, but a couple of them were like the big ones where it's like, you're not allowed to have this video up, period. So I'm getting that rectified right now. I got one of them done. So the other one is hopefully that. I think it was just 2, but I have to check and see what the fine print is. So we got just 6 spots left here with plenty of teams. So again, this is 2 full size. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be back to the 1, which we were planning on doing because there's a night stream that night. So we just do a single. We'll probably just go back to the 1. I thought it would be cool, and it's nice doing multiple, but again, we did it in the hopes of, cutting down on time and stuff like that, and it hasn't been the case so far. We haven't, like, obviously we can do 2, it's nice to do 2 full sizes, but I'm still making people wait, so I would rather do a BOGO single and then try to do a live fill and have it sputter than make people sit and wait and have to pay more money if they really don't want to. So, we'll go back to the single starting tomorrow. We were going to because of the Tuesday night breaks, but then Wednesday it'll be that. I do have an updated visual for the break, so at least it'll look nice. It'll look the same as the one here with two helmets facing each other, but instead it'll just be one helmet. Because I kind of like that style. Kind of into the neo-noir kind of cyberpunk stuff right now. So that's good. So we've got 6 spots left. Arizona Cardinals have 2 upcoming hits. Julio was hit last night, so he's gone. The Chicago Bears still have Caleb Williams. The Cowboys still have Dak. And Emmett, I think. Houston still has my pick for Defensive Player of the Year in Will Anderson Jr. Jags with the Travis Hunter Chrome. I know the Brett Favre Chrome finally went. Again, just looking at some of the other stuff. Patriots with the Drake May. Vikings with the Moss Flat Black. The Jetta Rave was finally hit. That thing was out there for a while. No more. I don't want to show Jetta ever again. Because how long it took. Ugh. Jets with the Namath. So, still plenty of things to claim. And again, this will just be the last time we'll do it too. And again, maybe when football's officially here, we can bring it back. But I thought it would work. I thought it would help move things along, but it really hasn't. So, it is what it is. So, again, Caleb showing why everyone needs to stop talking about practice. Travis Hunter. Again, Dak. Some more of the recent stuff we've shown. I moved it around a little bit for you guys. We got 2 Cardinals. I love this Anderson. Drake May. I think that Caleb Johnson might be the oldest one now. So, all right. I see like absolutely no one is saying anything in chat, so it just scares me to think that like maybe I'm still not live, but it says I'm live, so. Had a couple people talk, but that was about it. Alrighty. And then you guys can kind of see everything from last night. I haven't been able to ship it yet because obviously I had to get stuff ready. So it'll all get done. Plus, I figure we're doing 2 full sizes today. There's a chance someone else might double up, triple up, whatever. Or 6 quintuple it. I don't know. Who knows? What's up, Thomas? So everything will get shipped out, or at least boxed up today. Anything UPS will probably still go out, but FedEx will probably be here before I'm done. And then USPS, they will probably already have come. UPS is always here at like 3, so I've got plenty of time, but everything else takes a while. Ooh. So again, plenty of teams, claimable, multiple hits. That's live streams. That's not upcoming hits. Let's see. So the Vikings with the Randy Moss Flat Black. The Bears with the Caleb Williams. The Jags with the Travis Hunter Chrome. Cowboys with the Dak. Cardinals with 2 helmets. I mean, and we could hit both of them. We could hit both of them in this break. Patriots with Drake May. Texans with Will Anderson. The boy Tony Gons. Showing some Tony Gons. So again, we'll chill here. We'll get her. If for some unfortunate reason we can't get it, it'll roll to tomorrow. Again, like the whole plan was for the 2 full size to make it easier, quicker, and a little more meat to it, because then we could do multiple helmets and not have an issue. But obviously it hasn't worked, which is fine. It was my idea. I will fall on the sword if I must. 'tis what it is. Spinal Tap 2, let's go. Y'all gonna go see Spinal Tap? Why not just have everything go to 10? Yeah, but this goes to 11. Ugh. Ugh. So again, still spots. Let's see. What time did I get in here? Because we had issues logging on 5 minutes after. Okay. So, I mean, if we can't get anyone else to hop in here in the next 5, then we'll finish it tomorrow. We'll finish it tomorrow. It is what it is. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. It's just the preseason, but they looked good. That's what we want to see. We want to see progress. I'm not expecting to score 30 plus every game. I'll tell you that much, but it looks clean. So hopefully we can have ourselves a fruitful season. I'm not expecting much, but again, right around 500. Battle for a wild card, maybe, depending on how the rest of the NFC goes. A lot of movement for teams this year that I kind of like didn't really think about, whether it was like subdition. So I'm trying to say addition and subtraction, but subdition. All right, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, looking for. Hey, I mean, if we go 9-8, I mean, hell, if we went 8-9, I would take it, because at least we would have, won almost as many games as we lost. So Cowboys did lose. And it's preseason. Can't take much into the win-loss. All the teams that go 4-0 always end up usually having bad seasons. But for all like the new head coaches, it's, they got to get their stuff going. So I think there's just one more week, right? There's only 3 weeks. So I will let you guys know, if you're thinking that since Jake hit, 4 or 5 upcoming hits, that we didn't put any more out there, you would be wrong. So when Jake went live, if you guys were there, I was in chat for a little bit last night. I said that it was 14 out of 30 when the night starts, of course. Now it is 15 out of 30. So a literal 2-to-1 out there. And how do I know? Because I'm the one who runs YouTube. I am the one who runs YouTube. Right now there are 15 upcoming hits out of the 30 boxes that are there. Again, we have to hit them. As Jake said, as you guys saw, he went 0 for 4 to begin with, but then y'all started snapping them. So the randomizer needs to be a little bit nice. But I can tell you right now, it is a literal 2-to-1. Or not 2-to-1. I'm so stupid. A literal 50-50. 15 out of 30 are the upcoming hits. I was able to get out an extra one because y'all hit some of the big ones, which was nice. So that Favre wasn't cheap. I'll tell you that much. Obviously, T.O. ain't cheap. That Jetta was really pricey. But yeah, so right now, it is literally half and half. It is 15 out of 30 upcoming hits out there. And again, I am saying this because it is 100% true, because I am in charge of YouTube. So, 12:54. If we don't get anything by 1, if we're not able to close it by 1, it'll roll, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna get upset. Like I said, you guys, he was live for almost 5 hours last night, so I should have I had this pre-scheduled. I should have just scheduled the single, knowing that last night was crazy. But I was too busy getting everything separated and labeled and stuff like that. So it's on me anyways. So no one else hops in. It's all good. We will try. We still got 15 people. Again, Arizona's got Kyler and Kurt Warner. The Bears got Caleb Williams. The Cowboys got Dak Prescott, and I'm talking about older ones. Texans got the Will Anderson Jr. Jags got the Travis. Bleh, oh my Jesus Christ, I can't talk. The Travis Hunter Chrome. I'm just gonna call him Hunter. There's no other Hunters in NFL. I'm just gonna call him Hunter because there's Travis, as in Kelsey, but there's no Hunters. So I'm just gonna call him Hunter. The Hunter Chrome. Yeah. Jason's going to try and take the Cardinals. Let's go. I saw you taking them a couple of times the last few tries. Yeah. The Peyton Manning Speed Flex and the Peyton Manning Mega Authentic. I like to put some stuff out there for you guys. It's just got to sit there. That Manning Flash, the Authentic, he'd been out there for a minute. He'd been out there for a few weeks, so... Ted taking the Jets, looking for the Namath. There we go. We're moving a little bit. Appreciate it. Guys, we got 4 spots. Whoops. 4 spots left. Sorry. Again, if you guys want to do like the splits and stuff like that, feel free. Not like the actual splits, but you know what I mean. So I'm saying, if we do splits when doing a multiple, like, we could legitimately get both people a helmet, which would be hilarious. There's the post. I will remove that. Again, apologies. Went a little bit late because YouTube was not letting me stream. But it seems we are good now. 4 spots left on this. So again, Bears with Caleb Williams, Cowboys with the Dak, Texans with my defensive, almost said rookie, defensive player of the year. That's my pick right now. Before the season starts, I'm picking Will Anderson Jr. That's who I think wins defensive player of the year. We got him on the Houston Texans alt. With the Jaguars with that trap, with the Hunter Chrome. I gotta stop saying his first name because he keeps messing me up. Tony Gons was shown recently, but we need more Tony Gons. We need more Tony Gons. Gonzo, let's go. Vikings with that Moss, Patriots with the May, and such like that. Thank you, Ted. Four spots left. We'll keep her cruising. We obviously got 2 spots taken, so we will extend the deadline of 1 o'clock. And I was late again. Well, I wasn't late. I wasn't allowed to stream, so. Thunderstorm warning. Let's go. 4 spots remaining. You know what? It's against my better judgment, especially with Caleb still being unclaimed, but I'll drop the last 2 spots. Or the last 4 spots, not the last 2 spots. Dude, I can't talk or type or do anything. Jesus Christ. Last 4 spots will be discounted to 45. Even against my better judgment, again, with Caleb out there. And there's Nick. He was just looking for the drop. You shark. You shark. All right, 3 spots left, everybody. 3 spots left. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Appreciate you guys still looking to see if I'm alive. Not alive, live. 3 left. Again, we'll go back to the single. Obviously, again, we were going to do it on Tuesday because we have the night stream. But Wednesday and then from on, we'll just go back to the single full size. And then live fills if, we got 18 people watching, when I'm done with a single, will see it. The whole 2 full-size idea that I had didn't work, which is fine. Yeah, but you got to pick a team that's got 2 hits. Sweeney taking TJ Watt. Okay, okay. He did get extended, so. I want different people to win awards, man. Plus, like, if Will Anderson gets Defensive Player of the Year, Texan will... Houston... The Texan Houstons. Oh, I hate talking. All right, again, so Cowboys with the Dak, T. Ross with the Jags. Is that the last Chrome? Was that the last Chrome we got out there? Ah, look at that. You don't if you take another one. 2 spots left, my friends. Appreciate you guys sticking around. A little bit longer again. Went late because YouTube was being weird. But we're here. We'll get this one done. And then back to the singles. And then live fills. We can do live fills. I don't give a shit. We'll have fun. Yeah, then technically you'd have 2 spots for $47.50, bro. Well, you were already in with the Commanders and Raiders. So, whatever. Why did Greg send us an email? Again, for those curious, last night's stream got some copyright stuff on it, far more than usual. So I'm currently going through the editor to get the specific ones fixed so that it can go back up there. So, T. Rizzle. Oh, pardon. 2 spots to go. No one wants to take... Oh, wait. Nope, I got to take Jags out. Whoops, my bad. No one wants to take my Defensive Player of the Year pick. I love that helmet, too, man. That is such a good-looking helmet. Where is it? Where is it? Like, I'll say this. Usually the minis look better. But this looks amazing. Yeah, so when Jake streams, he usually, like, because we don't monetize our streams or our videos, because there's no need to, because we're not YouTube, streamers. We just happen to stream on YouTube. He'll get a lot of, like, copyright where it's like, hey, this is our song, but it doesn't do anything. But a couple specific songs that he played, and there's at least 2 of them, maybe more, where they're, the algorithm for whatever companies are out there dinged us, and we can't even show the video, period. And I feel like that's why I couldn't stream right away, because it was doing something. But, yeah, so I don't know, because obviously, like, I play music, and I've checked mine, like, I'll get, like, 4 or 5, like, if I'm playing, like, the radio rock stuff. It'll be like, oh, Shine Down, but it's copyrighted, but it's not. It didn't take it down or whatever. It was just saying. If we were monetized, it would be an issue. But, like, he got hit with a lot last night. So I don't know if he's playing music too loud or what's going on. Wit's in the building. Taking the boys. All right, we need a closer, my friends. We need a closer. But, yeah, no, he got dinged a lot last night. Which, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't change anything. Because, again, we don't stream, or we don't monetize it. But if people want to go back and see, especially it being an almost 5-hour stream last night. So. It was low. Well, I mean, like, I assume he probably just says play the way I do. And I've got mine at 3 or 4, and you guys can only... Oh, was it loud? Okay, so it was like specifically loud. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so he's just gonna. We're gonna have to tell him like he can't because, like, again, if you get single or simple copyright claims, it's fine because it doesn't take it down. It's just like a warning if we were monetized. But no, he got dinged pretty hard last night. A lot of it, yeah, a lot of it was rap. A lot of it got dinged. So yeah, if you're saying it was loud, then yeah, that would be why. But again, most of the time it's not a huge issue, but there are some songs out there and certain bands that you're not allowed to have it on there regardless. So yeah, it really. So I'm currently working on it right now. Yeah, like Waylon Jennings was one of them. I think that's the last one that's being worked on right now. It was loud. Okay. 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 Cool. All right. That'll help. Jason, you know I always do. Sunday just happened. You got to give me some time. That's why there's no photos. That's why there's no photos. I mean, Kyle Pitts, I think, will actually have a good year because Michael Penix is throwing to him a lot, and David Montgomery is a top 20 running back. Remember, these are trades. Y'all got to remember that. These are trades. Y'all need to remember that. These are trades for a reason. That's why we have them. So if someone doesn't hit them, or someone hits them and they can trade, they can do it. So y'all need to pull back on trashing the trades. I'm just going to say it right now. Because we can just easily take the trades away. But that's why we have them. So sometimes they'll be up top, sometimes they won't. So y'all need to just ease up on that. All right, we still just need a closer unless I missed it. I'll mute you, Jason, if I have to. I really don't care. Just because you don't like him doesn't mean a Lions fan or a Falcons fan wouldn't like him. It's the whole point. That's why they're trades. You don't have to take them. You don't have to take them. That's the point. Again, they're trades. I'm going to say it right now. The night didn't start with those trades, so y'all need to just, pardon my French, but fucking chill on that. I'm going to say it right now. We could easily just take them back. So then when you hit Pitts, you just keep them. So, enough. Need a closer. Need a closer, my friends. If y'all want to split, oh, I know you're pushing my buttons, but you also gotta realize that some people also see that and think, you know, like, oh, wow, these guys only have shit trades, which isn't the case. So, Sweeney taking the Vikings. What's up, Sweeney? Hopping back in. Alright, we are closed, my friends. And to answer your question, Nick, no, I cannot do the splits. I don't think I've ever been able to do the splits. And yes, I know you weren't asking that question. But I'm going to answer it anyways. You push my buttons, you get the splits. Yeah, a recent inductee into the Hall of Fame. The best returner of all time, yeah. As a closeted Bears fan, you should know that well enough. Alright, so just looking for closeted Bear fan trailers payment and Sweeney's. So while we wait, let's get everyone their teams. Alright guys, appreciate you sticking it out. Again, we'll go back to the single. We were going to tomorrow because there's obviously a night stream. But Wednesday and moving on, we're just going to go back to the single. And then if we want to do live fills, we can do live fills. I thought the idea is good, but maybe the timing was wrong. Doing two is always nice, but again, you know, being able to claim a spot for 25 as opposed to 50, you know, some people would rather do that, and that's fine. Again, maybe it'll come back when the season's in full swing and stuff like that. But it is what it is. So let's get her going. So just need the last two payments. 16 unclaimed right here, everybody. Yes, sir. Got it. As I almost throw up. I'm going to recopy those. I feel like that didn't click. All right, everybody. Seven times. Sweeney got your payment as well. Thank you, sir. All right. 7 times. Here are your teams. Yes, sir. You are good to go. Thank you. All right. Good luck, everybody. Sorry, I had Subway, and that sandwich is kicking my ass for some reason. Gower, Niners, Patriots. Ross, Steelers, Titans. Mead, Packers, Rams. Trailer, Commanders, Giants. Raiders, Texans. Kelly, Lions, Seahawks. Witt, Bills, Saints. Ann, Broncos, Chiefs. Bucks, Chargers. Tyson, Eagles, Bengals. Trailer, Cardinals, Falcons. Ow. Ted with the Jets, Colts. Nick with the Bears, Panthers. I feel like they're all, I mean, there's always random teams on there. I'm not even going to say anything. Tony Ross with the Jags, Dolphins. Witt with the Cowboys, Ravens. And then Sweeney closing us out, Vikings, Browns. Good luck, everybody. Again, we're opening 2. And I noticed that he, like, grabbed another trade because there was, like, 3 helmets and, like, no empty boxes. And I was like, what? Like, he didn't leave me a note or anything. And I was like, why is... What? And again, the whole point of the trades is that they start that way, and then as the night goes on, stuff gets traded out. So that's how they work. All right, top 2 numbers in that order. That hurt. 7 times. Lucky 13, and it's Double 26. 13 and 26. I'll just hit backspace. Because, again, we're not going to do a live fill, which is, again, obviously fine. Because we weren't going to with the system. So 13 and 26 in that order. Let's see what we got, my friends. Good luck. Oh. Feels so heavy. Also, on the conversation of trades, I always have them usually update them for the night breaks. Day break, unfortunately, if like a night goes crazy, unless there's something that gets taken or whatever, kind of usually gets the short end of the stick. But it's because at night, when I drop, you know, after daybreak, when I drop the 3 full sizes, that's when it usually gets updated. But again, I can't update it every single day but they will be new. They will be new. Better than they've ever been before. New trades, the best trades, all the trades. Tacos. Mm. Woo. You want to get amped up? Hell yeah. Where's my Joe Theismann people at? Remember when you guys all got in a tiff because we weren't going to put Joe Theismann in the break? And then we brought him back, and then you guys got upset? Joe Theismann on the Redskins amp. Washington Commanders being claimed by Trailer. A nice amp. In pretty damn good shape as well. There you go. Joe Theismann with the 83 MVP amp. That is a beauty. Bingo keep. Yes, sir. Joe, I was going to bold it like it was an upcoming hit worthy, but obviously we can only do so much. Joe Theismann. Is he two N's? I always forget. He is two N's. He's got two N's in his last name like Herman. Like Herman, our resident. Well, one of our... I think he's a Vikings fan. He's like Bruges, but instead of Iowa, it's Wisconsin. Joe Theismann, an absolute beauty on the amp. She is clean as well, brother. She is clean. And that works out because I think you still had a helmet, so now I can tape them together. So a Trailer kicking us off with the Joe Theismann. Not the quarterback you were looking for, but, I mean, I'd say that's pretty cool. If you guys were wondering, yes, I put some amps out there for you. You guys hit the Ray Lewis last night. There's a Joe Theismann. There might be a couple more. There should be a couple more. All right, what am I doing? 26. I was about to call the street. Another box. Good luck. Yes, sir. Good. Is that why it felt heavy? The bag doesn't weigh that much. I don't know. The box felt heavier when I grabbed it. I don't know why, though. Shit! I told y'all to take the Bears. Goddamn Nick Wright. Woo! Ugh! Ugh! Let's frickin' go. Not gonna lie, I was like, what the? I'm like, what upcoming hit has a visor? This guy does. Caleb Williams with the sunburst visor, an absolute beaut. And it's going to a Bear fan. Feels good. Bears claimed late. Nick, nice hit, brother. Caleb, Williams on the speed. Now I'll ask you guys right now. It's already 1:20. Would you guys like to keep going? And we can run buy one, get three single full-size live fills if you would like. Would you guys like to keep going, or we'll just come back tomorrow? Again, the BOGO single and everything like that. Again, it's 1:20. It's already pretty late. So if you don't want to, it's fine. Just asking because we had 20 plus people watching. But we're already down to 15, so I think I kind of got my answer, which is fine. Because again, we can shoot for live fills tomorrow. We're going to go back to the single and just have everything back to the usual. So we'll just do that. Nick Wright. Man, if the Bears wouldn't have been claimed, that would have been crazy. All right. Well, that's a good way to do Daybreak right there, my friends. And again, why I like doing two, but hey, we do a live fill and then we have two that way. Caleb Williams going to Nick. Jason Trailer with the beautiful and clean Joe Theismann amp. So that was a good Daybreak. I will see you guys tomorrow. The BOGO single full size, the huge. Pre-fill on Facebook. It's all good, Nick. We'll pick up tomorrow. It's all good. Pre-fill on Facebook tonight. We're bringing bats back for tomorrow night. So it's going to be a buy one, get two bat, 40 a spot. We will have a trade. So if you're looking for some baseball bats, again, it's just going to be tomorrow night. You know, like how we do a Mega Mini once a week, a frame once a week, stuff like that. We figured, well, we just got a bunch of like really cool new stuff as well. So that'll be a pre-fill tonight. And then obviously everything else will go live tonight at 7:30 p.m. The 3-rep obviously goes live tomorrow after Daybreak. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Pre-fill a little bit later. I got to find some good stuff for you guys. Get you guys a good trade in for it as well. And then I'll have new trades for minis. Already got new trades for the Authentic. And then I updated the Mega and the Bills trip. Just visored them up. So, yeah, I'm done talking. Goodbye. Bear down, baby. Bear down. Good shit, Nick.